Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Moxie DIY in Java. My name is Michelle, and this video is going to be part of the Whimsical Easter DIY Challenge, and it is hosted by my friend Favi over at Arrows DIY. I'll link her channel down below, and I'll give you a little more info on that a little bit later in the video. But for now, grab your cup of coffee or your favorite beverage and join me. Now this DIY is based off of Disney's version of Alice in Wonderland. I don't remember if these flowers had faces in the book, but regardless, I gave it a shot. Let me know how I did down in the comments. Okay, to start this DIY, we're going to get a little morbid and remove the heads of these dolls. Now, we're also going to remove the hair, and you can see me cutting it here, but it actually worked out better just pulling it out with pliers, not cutting it. We're going to do this to both dolls and then move on. Now I chose these florals because it's what I had on hand. You can of course do any florals that you want, and these paints by Hippie Crafter not only cover the dolls' faces really well, but they also matched really well to the florals as well. So as you can see, I'm painting one purple and one blue, and now we're going to add their eyes. I'm just using the black, again from Hippie Crafter, and I'm just using this little embossing tool here to create their eyes. And I'm going to also use a little white from the white craft pin from the Dollar Tree to create highlights in their eyes. While that dries, I'm going to prepare the flowers. This petunia has some inserts, and I'm just going to cut those out because the doll's face will not fit into the floral if that's in there. So we're just going to cut them off and then reattach everything, and I'm going to glue it as well so that way it's a little more sturdy for the doll's head. And then the purple one, which I think is an iris, was fine how it is. I don't need to do anything to it. Now they're getting their eyeliner and eyelashes, and to do that I'm using this brush tip marker, and it does a really good job of giving that feathering look to their eyelashes. And what I'm doing is I'm just following the curve of their eye and then swooping up like a cat eye, adding additional lashes to that cat eye. I hope that makes sense. Now for their lips, we're going to use this green, and I'm literally just going to follow the line that was already on the doll, and just to create a green lipstick of sorts. Finally, to glue them into their flower, I'm just going to treat the flower almost like a bonnet and just glue it around their face to create a bit of a frame. So this DIY, I wanted a wreath that embodied pretty much everything that was whimsical. So what story is more whimsical than Alice in Wonderland? So I found the bunny wreath at the $+ spot at the Dollar Tree. It was $5, and it was this really beautiful
grapevine wreath with the moss and everything. It was really pretty on its own. I just wanted to add something to it. So let me know what you think.
Ugh, isn't this pretty? Now everything I'm going to add to this wreath is removable, so that way I can use it in a different way if I want to later. Now this is just cardboard from the Blossoms 2022 calendar from the Dollar Tree, and I just glued the rose month to that cardboard. Now we have our Easter elements, the roses and the bunny, and now we're going to add the whimsical elements. Now these are just the jumbo playing cards that I put through my Xyron machine to create a sticker, and I got these from the Dollar Tree, and I think everything that I'm using is actually from the Dollar Tree except for the printables. This is our white rabbit with the clock and his outfit for the Queen of Hearts. Here are some teacups, the Mad Hatter's top hat, this is a little key for her to insert into the door. The drink me bottle. The eat me cake. This was an Easter egg from the Dollar Tree. The mushroom. This was a set of 3 from the Dollar Tree. And this is an Alice printable. And all the printables that I'm using today, I found through my search engine. And here is the final product. Now we're going to add it to the wreath. I just love how this turned out. We've got the whimsy and we've got the Easter and spring vibes to it. What do you think? Speaking of whimsy, this is the Whimsical Easter DIY collab with Favi of Arrows DIY, Ellie of DIY from House to Home, Lisa with Crafting My Best Life with Lisa, Annie of Crafting with Indiana Jones, and Carolyn of Craft Classy. And all these ladies are super awesome. I am so excited that they are friends of mine and I get to do this fun collab with them. But please be sure to check out the playlist I will have linked in my description box, because not only are they friends of mine, but they are super duper talented, and I am so excited to see what each of them creates.
There's just something whimsical about the Mad Hatter's Tea Party, and I kind of did a play on words with some of the wording for this particular DIY, so let me know if you get it.
Can you guess what color we're going to paint this? Yeah, Ivory Bisque from Rust-Oleum. So we're going to start with that, and then from there I'm going to use some printables that I found online, and I created an SVG file that will be available down below to go with this. I love this printable because it really embodies pretty much everything from Alice in Wonderland, but it still has that springy vibe. Now, I put this printable, just like the playing cards, through my Xyron machine to create a sticker, just to make it a little bit easier and a little less goopy with Mod Podge or glue. So here we have the white rabbit. We've got Alice. And then everything from the tea party, including the Cheshire Cat and the flowers and the roses and the hearts. Now on to the vinyl. I created this using my silhouette machine, and I realized that Mad Hatter is 2 words, but it is also 1 word, depending on where you're looking. Now I decided to use it as a name, so that is why I made it into 1 word. But if you make this, you do you, and if you like the 2 words better, go for it. I lost one of my dots, so I'm just going to use my Sharpie to draw it in. And our arrow says, Mad Hatter's Tea House, we'll serve you tea and spill it too. And to spill the tea also means to spread rumors or gossip, which is exactly what they did at the tea party. So what do you think of this? I love it.
Now this DIY is as easy as it gets. In fact, I almost feel like it's more of a hack than a DIY, but I hope that you like it.
We're starting this DIY with an empty frame and a printable, which will be available down below, so be sure to check out my description box. And literally, we're just framing it. It's as easy as it gets. If you've been enjoying these whimsical spring and Easter DIYs, I hope that you will consider subscribing to my channel, or at the very least liking this video. My subscribers are some of my favorite people, and I would love for you to join us. If you are an existing subscriber, I am so thankful that you're here, and I love that we are able to spend this time together. Here we are at the end of our video with final looks, and I would love to know which one is your favorite. As much as I really like the wreath and its whimsy and all that, my favorite has got to be the Mad Hatter's Tea House sign. I don't know, it's just the play on words and everything, it speaks to me. But let me know which one's your favorite. I would love to know. As always, my friends, I'm so thankful that you were here, and I hope that you have a great Valentine's Day and Easter. And until I see you in the next video, take care.